Hey everybody, I'm hanging out in Oriental at our friend William and Marantha's house, and they have this sweet dock, the beautiful house with a big pool, and here we've got Rainbow Dash just hanging out. So today I want to talk to you about a jib downhaul, because a jib downhaul is actually a really cool thing if you have hang-on sails. Now, we always prefer a jib most of the time because it just points higher, and most of the time it's high wind. We don't really go sailing in light wind, but if you are worried and concerned about your safety while you're on a boat and not having to go up to the foredeck, a jib downhaul is a great way to keep yourself from having to go up there. Let me show you how it works. Aboard Rainbow Dash, we have all the lines coming down the mast to the back to this little bridge. Here I have my main halyard. Next to it is my reefing line. This, of course, is for my boom vang. Then next on the bridge is my lazy jack halyard, which acts as a topping lift when I'm sitting at anchor. Currently it's doing its job. This is my jib halyard, and this is my jib downhaul, which is what we're here to talk about today. Now, the nice thing about a jib downhaul is not only can you raise the jib from the cockpit, you can also lower the jib from the cockpit. To raise the jib, I will release the jib downhaul from the cleat and begin pulling on the jib halyard. Sail goes up, and the jib downhaul line pays out because it's being pulled all the way to the top. And there we go, our sail is out. Now, once you've done that, you'll want to snug up your jib downhaul line so that it doesn't flap around. You want to keep things nice and orderly at all times. So the jib downhaul line is taut at the moment. Let's go up here and you can see this is the jib downhaul line. It's taut, it's not moving around. It goes down through that block, doing an additional block just to avoid my hatch here, and then comes back. It goes underneath my jib sheet here, which is the blue sheet, and then comes to its jam cleat. Now, when I'm ready to lower the jib, I simply snug up the jib a little bit, but not too much, because you don't want it binding on the stay as you lower it. It's tightened just a little bit. Now, I release the jib halyard and I pull on the jib downhaul. Look, it doesn't really come down all on its own. You have to use the jib downhaul, and it pulls it all down. It's like having a person up on deck pulling down the foresail. Once it's down, I jam it back in this cleat, and then I also remember to cinch up the jib halyard. Otherwise, the jib halyard will get loose and it could go all the way around my stays and start flopping around and create a tangled mess. Now, the jib is spread out a little bit, but the wind will blow it as you're sailing, and it generally ends up something like that. And I still have some visibility, not a whole lot, but what I do have is peace of mind, because now we were able to reduce our sail area in high winds, which is about the only time I would lower the jib, unless I was planning to come up to a dock and I just wanted to get at least one of my sails down. So this is the jib downhaul line. It runs forward underneath my jib sheet there, through a small block on the side of my bow pulpit, and then through a small block at the forestay bracket. And then you can see the line coming up here, and it has a loop, a simple loop I've tied in. You can see it's just a half hitch on a bight of rope. And that's about 8 inches from the top of the sail at the first top hank, at the upper hank. And then it continues on, and I have a little tiny bowline there, and it attaches to my other bowline, which is my jib halyard. So a very simple setup. I don't mind having to switch sails, although I will say most of the time I use the jib. A 95 jib is what we have aboard Rainbow Dash. I really like it. I think it's the perfect size. It utilizes my jib tracks on deck, and I just don't have to deal with all the hassle of a Genoa, which goes around the shrouds and then back and then up to the deck top here. I just find it to be a lot more cumbersome and difficult to work with, and most of the time it's pretty windy and all I need is a jib. You know, but when it's really quiet and there's nothing happening, I'll put on the Genoa. But a lot of my friends really wish they had roller furlings, and I kind of think roller furlings are kind of a pain. You know, I've dealt with a lot of roller furlings and on my bigger boat, and a lot of times they would jam up and then you're up on deck trying to undo a bird's nest while the sail's flapping around. So I don't really like that a whole lot. And you can see that I still have plenty of visibility even though it's up there. I could still see, I could still move out on either side. Sometimes it may be a problem, and I can send somebody up there. I can, if I want, I can send somebody up underneath and go up through the forward hatch, open it up and bungee down that sail if it's a real problem. But it never is, because the jib downhaul holds it down. It doesn't want to ride up, it wants to stay, it's pinned down to the bow pulpit height. So with a jib downhaul, I can raise and lower the sails, you know, according to what I need. If I just want to break, I can just pull it down really quick and everything will calm down. And then if I'm ready for some more speed, I can pull it right back up. So while we were hanging out in Oriental, we took Marantha and her son Richard out on a sail. My daughter and Richard are in the cabin right here, and the wind was howling. We already had a reef in the main and with the 95 jib out, and we were coming in the channel about to turn and go under the bridge, and I just wanted to reduce power for when I do that, and just for the ease of going under the bridge. So here you can see I'm getting ready, and I release the halyard, and then the jib starts falling, and then I pull on the downhaul to pull the rest of it all in. And you can see my friend picks up on what to do, and she grabs and finishes the job for me. Now I can do this on my own with the tiller extension, and that's how I usually do it. I would jam the tiller extension into the cockpit bench just to give me just enough time to pull it down.